Greetings, welcome to another video. I am currently at the start of a 4.5 hour journey down to Southampton to pick up a load of equipment for a band and bring it all the way back to where I live, to a lock-up local to me. Super boring video, but kind of important to show that not every day as a backline tech is going to be super interesting and, you know, good fun. You know, sometimes the bits behind the scenes that you don't see is what I'm kind of trying to capture. But essentially, it's a band from America. Up until a few years ago, they had equipment over here in a lockup that they'd use, pick it up first day of tour, whatever, take it around with them, pop it back in the lockup. Now they've found that it's actually more cost effective, more efficient to rent in Backline, which is totally understandable. You know, you get most of the time newer gear. You can, if there's any problems, the Backline companies, the good ones, will jump on it like that and fix it, or replace if there's something broken or whatever, and then at the end they come along, they pick it up, they take it away, and it's no longer your problem. So for a band coming over from another country, I can see why that's super convenient. They bring their own the key bits, backdrop, instruments, and like a Kemper profiler, so they've got their own. I think they hire a spare as well though. So yeah, my job today is to go all the way down to Southampton, pick up their gear from the lockup and bring it all back to me, and then we're going to gradually get it all cleaned up, tested, see what's usable, and then get some of it sold, some of it probably for the bin, and then some of it they may take back with them. So yeah, this will probably be the most boring video I've ever watched. Fuel. That's it. Finally pulled up at the lockup. Just over 4 hours, not too bad at all. Dead easy journey. The usual traffic closures that we have in the UK, but other than that, pretty painless. So now it's time to glove up, get inside the lockup, and get the last of this gear in this van, turn around and go 4 hours back home. Nobody said this was easy, right? absolutely sweating. And if anyone ever complains about people using campers and quad cortexes, I will personally slap them, because this is why we use campers and quad cortex. Look at all this, and this is not even all of it, this is just half. Times have changed. Yeah, that's everything in, absolutely pooped. That was more than I thought it would be for one person, even with everything on wheels. Still a bit heavy going, so it's just over 4.5 hours home now, and then I'll do it all again at the other end. Let's see if we can make it. There we have it. Left at 7:30 AM this morning, and I'm now back at 9 PM. That's a hell of a day. Absolutely pooped, but everything is transferred from one storage lockup to the next. And I know that's a super boring video, but what I wanted to do is basically show the non-glamorous side to being a guitar tech, backline tech, roadie, whatever you want to call it. Not every day is going to be playing the O2, the Wembley Arena, whatever. Some days you're going to be driving from one side of the country to the other, picking up some of the most heaviest items you've ever lifted in your life, driving them back to the other side of the country, and then unloading them again. It's just part of the job. So I think it's important to see the grutty side of the job as well. But, you know, these kind of tasks, they have to be done. This is behind the scenes. So much more work goes in to, say, what the punter sees, which is the show, the hour show, hour and a half, what have you. But all of this work goes on in the background, moving gear from place to place, checking out equipment, setting up equipment, testing equipment, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little sort of warts and all insight into that. It's the first use of the DJI Osmo Nano as well, which has done a cracking job. So convenient just to be able to magnetically plonk it on something to get a good shot. So I don't know yet what the footage is going to be like till I get home, put it on the computer. But let's hope it's usable. But, you know, it's not the most glamorous video in the world, but some of these days as a guitar tech aren't the most glamorous either. So it's important to show that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.